One of the most electric offenses in college softball is on the hunt for its 8th straight win against a fellow undefeated team in the Sunshine State. The Stetson Hatters come to Gainesville to take on number 2 Florida. Welcome into KSP, everybody, alongside the two-time All-American herself, Alicia Ocasio. I'm Ryan Urquhart and Alicia Florida. They certainly look the part on one of the top teams in the country, but comes in on a 5-game hit streak for Stetson. And a multi-hit game last time out against Chattanooga. Flies one into left center. Falby ranges over, and she's got it for the first out of the first.
We talk about giving the rest of the team confidence. I think
that's in program, a record holder for career hits at her high school, Charlotte High School, at 147. On 0-2. Rothrock rings her up, first strikeout of the night for.
No, we say the strike zone doesn't change, but it does whenever you're facing different umpires. Being able to.
Well, Rothrock, no matter the zone, racking up the strikeouts. The road at Georgia. 2-2. Falby rolls one to short. That's vacuumed up by Foster, and the throw to first, not in time. Kendra Falby, some of the best speed in the country, puts it on display there from. The Gators always up there in fielding percentage. 1-2. Shoemaker guides one into right center field. This has some juice. What a catch on the warning track. Napoli's got it.
I just got goosebumps. This hit right to right center field, but Napoli lays out in the warning track to secure willingness to put your body on the line.
One of the rare upperclassmen on this roster, Gia Napoli. Falby goes, throw down to second, not nearly in time. It's the 9th this year for Kendra Falby. She climbs up that career list for stolen.
She's not getting a hit, she's getting on base via walk.
And skips home. Falby will take advantage and go down to third. In all the confusion, and Otis is going to walk on that pitch in the dirt, so suddenly Florida's got runners on the corners.
Ups.
Well, she can certainly take flight around those base paths. 1-1. Otis goes, they throw down, it's offline, it gets away, Falby goes from third and scores. A double steal, and Florida's on the board.
Down to second, but Kendra Falby with a phenomenal read and just seeing that ball past Fox.
Record a year ago. This 2-2 from Arnold. Erickson slashes one into center field. It is gone. A 2-run bomb for Jocelyn Erickson. Her second homer of the year.
We just talked about the RBIs that she has in her back pocket. Another 2 for Jocelyn Erickson. Pitch a little bit too elevated, and all she's got to do is turn on it with so much power. Drives this over the right center field fence. How about it?
How about it indeed?
I mean, even the power hitters have some legs on them.
This ball is bobbled out, it's short, and Foster can't recollect it, so Walsh is aboard for Florida. You just can't make those kind of miscues if you're Stetson.
No, we talked about it in the open. Stetson.
The Yellowhammer State. And Cahalan mashes one to center. This is blasted! Second home run of the inning for Florida. The Gators are cooking.
All gas, no brakes for the Florida Gators. For Kenley Cahalan, the Alabama transfer, takes this pitch and drives it to deep center field. Oh my gosh, she just gets inside of this ball and muscles it over center field. If that doesn't tell you how strong she is, then I don't know what does.
Her first home run as a Florida Gators, a 2-run shot. But the orange and blue up big early, 5-0. That's got a couple of RBIs. Had a knockdown in Tampa on opening weekend. And this one is sent skyward, playable in shallow left. And it'll be caught by McLaren for the second out of the inning.
It's all about, if you want to be great, you got to put the work in.
A 2-strike pitch into the arm guard for Mia Williams. Biggest jump this year for me, according to the coaches. They will say that clipped her, so she'll reach on a hit by pitch. was they talked about her confidence. Coach Walton said this to us yesterday. Sometimes putting too much pressure programs in college softball out west at Washington. Holtorf uppercuts one to second base. Garcia will call for it, makes the catch on a tumble, and that will retire the side. So the Gators send 9.
And then when you factor in how nasty her changeup is and how she's used it, hard to hit.
Knocked out to second, easy first out of the inning as Weller is retired. They'll bring in Garcia. They posted a video today where everybody had echoed all the things she really liked about Holtorf. As locks are up here for strike 3. That's the third for Keegan Rothrock. 2 up, 2 down in this inning.
Also a captain, Dylan Anthony, as well.
Back up the middle, past Holtorf and into center for a base knock. First hit of the evening for Stetson comes with 2 outs.
We just talked about her savviness and wanting to use the ground on the field, and I love how she can imagine at first base, Epley will be going on the pitch.
She does, and it's popped up. Playable out at third for Cahalan. Into the mid it goes, and that will retire the side. Middle of 2, Florida.
I think the Gators have always had a target on their back, and that's why I said it's going to be interesting to see the test of time.
Falby golfs one into shallow left. That'll be caught by McLaren for the first out of the inning.
Go through those highs and lows of their season.
Shoemaker into center. And back-to-back flyouts.
This is a time for these teams to really figure out who they are and
developing in this program according to the coaching staff. Arnold's 1-2. He's blasted into right center field, but the ballpark will hold it. And 3 flyouts in the second inning. Good bounce back for Haley Arnold. She works the top.
But as a freshman, to be able to lead in the circle and be able to take your team all the way to the promised land is a accomplishment in itself. It's just how do you build on that and how do you do it again? The outfield wall, but she just goes full send.
And all the way around there on that swing, so it's the 4th strikeout for Keegan Rothrock. There in year 2 for Tim Walton's ace. 2-2. Foster bashes one to short, underhand for 1, and no chance to turn 2. So they get McLaren going from first to second, and Foster will reach on the fielder's choice, 6-4. And some good early resilience. Bouncer to third, and that gets off of Cahalan's glove, rolls into foul territory. And Stetson will get 2 base runners with 2 outs.
At the high 60s, you just don't know whether it's going to come at you straight or take that late break.
And Keegan Rothrock adds to her strikeout total. That's her 5th, and that'll retire the side. Stetson strands 2. Was a home run producer and then some for the Gators last year. She clucks this one as well into right field. Has some carry and out of Napoli's glove. Erickson turns for third. She will slide in safe.
Higher today, Jocelyn Erickson showcasing her power again, turns and burns on this one to right field. Napoli cannot get her glove on it. Coach Walton just waves her around to slide at third base.
On 2-2. Wall smashes one into left field. High, deep drive. It is going to be held just in front of the fence. But Erickson will come in and score on the sac fly. And it's some serious charge off the bat, but it's just shy of the necessary.
That is a tough transition, but Cahalan, not shy of third base, has played it a little bit in her career in high school, so not the first time that she's been in the hot corner.
3 unassisted here for the second out of the inning.
One that she likes.
Payoff pitch. And Rothrock is rung up for strike 3. That'll retire the side, but a sac fly from Reagan Walsh makes it 6-0 orange and blue.
Coach to be able to have those motherly instincts and to be able to get the best out of us.
Ground ball to second for the first out of the inning on Weller. But you kind of need that, right? You need that sort of balance on a coaching staff to have all the rivalable talent in the circle for the Gators. 2-2. Garcia flips one up into foul ground. Over the shoulder, Reagan Walsh brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Gator uniform, so I would love to see what she can do and how she handles these teams moving on in the season.
Rothrock handles that part of the order. Backwards K on Epley retires the side. She works him 1, 2, 3. Middle of 4, the Gators.
How do we maneuver this?
Maybe a few steps ahead. Williams uncorks one to left. She clears the pitching lab.
Have a week, Mia. She just absolutely annihilates this pitch on the inner half. Coach said she can hit it a mile and a mile. She hits it over the pitching lab in left field. That is a heck of a ball skyrocketed by Mia Williams. And she has had a phenomenal start to her year.
Slam last night. She represents the run rule territory run for the Gators. And he talked about her swing mechanics as well year over year. Holtorf will get on base here. And that one of the things that really helped is that she's a back 5-4, but it's a much steeper hill against a much different team. 3-1. And Falby a walk. With outfielders from California. 2-2 ripped through the left side for a base knock. Green line around third. And Florida's in run rule territory. Holtorf scores on the ribby knock for the freshman.
Shoemaker is just a complete hitter. We've seen her with power to the opposite side of the field, but how great does she stay back on this changeup, keeping her legs at bay and her.
Full count on Otis, here it comes. And one of the nation's best walk producers has another. Bases are loaded for the Gators.
I feel like we've been here before. Her, even when she doesn't get barrel on ball, as she knocks this one to left field.
And it's dropped out there by McLaren. That'll bring a run in as Falby crosses home. Base is still loaded. Gators up 9.
Tyler Wallace is in the Charlotte Eccles, but
Walsh up in the air to second. And Garcia can't make the grab. Confusion. They will call infield fly, so it is an out for the first of the inning. Will come at a pinch run. Her third appearance as a Florida Gator. Cahalan walks in, another run. And the Gators are in double digits for the second straight night.
And it's a testament to all the work that they've put in as well. Coach said they are taking a lot of time outside of just team-issued practices to put in extra work.
And the merry-go-round keeps on to move. Another run in. Gators up 11. Cassidy McClellan will pinch it in the 9 spot. First pitch she sees, curls one into left, and the squeeze is made by McLaren, and that will retire the side. Gators tag on 3 more runs. And they're in run rule territory. Stetson, last chance to answer. That'll be on SEC Plus on Friday. Zip to third. Cahalan makes the squeeze. Nice play by the Gator third baseman. Maybe a little redemption for the earlier error.
Had to be. You're in when you're trying to catch something foul ball.
Yeah, and in the air to first. The squeeze is made by Eva Brown, who's also checked in. Turn back into right center field against the shift, goes all the way to the wall. Napoli turns around second, chugging for third, goes in standing up with a triple. The 2-2. Locked her up, strike 3. The 7th tonight for number 7, a 2-hit shutout for Keegan Rothrock. And the Gators' 6th run rule in 8 games. They take it 11-0 over Stetson.
The Florida Gators just continue to live up to that expectation. They were highly touted coming into this season and just continue to keep it rolling. Keegan Rothrock, great game. Florida Gators out-hit the Stetson Hatters with 6. But Keegan Rothrock did a phenomenal job tonight with 7 strikeouts, only giving up those 2 hits that you talked about, Ryan. And the key is how how can you keep it rolling going into this weekend?
And they'll try to do just that in the